Hi, my name is Renee Horton, and this is Inside a Scientist Suitcase. I serve as the lead metallic and welding engineer for the Space Launch System, and we refer to it as SLS for NASA. It is the current system that we are working on. Eventually, we'll send people to Mars with that particular system. But my job is actually to oversee making sure we meet the requirements for anything that's metal on the rocket or anything that deals with welding on the rocket. So that's my area of specialty for NASA. So my PhD is 2011 from the University of Alabama. I was the first African American to get my degree in that particular area that I actually got it in. And it was actually on dissimilar alumina self-reacting friction stir welding for NASA. So I actually oversee the same type of work that I did my dissertation on. But I think it's cute, like you want to know what's in my suitcase, and it's so funny because the things I had taken them out. I was like, I travel with Alexa, but she's plugged up, so Alexa can't be in the suitcase now. So this is my suitcase, and these are some of the things that I travel with when I travel. So these are my worn out running shoes. I've put some miles on them, but not enough yet to change them out. So they are always in my suitcase. So I could either be doing my work for NASA, or I can be doing speaking engagement or representing the National Society of Black Physicists. And so I always want to have my stylish dress. So this is one of my favorites. Oh, this is odd. I carry honey. My local honey goes everywhere that I go. I have terrible allergies, and the allergist actually said that if you ingest local honey, it helps with your allergies. No, I was not a fashionable scientist, but my daughter is really into fashion, and then another really good friend of mine is into fashion, and so they helped me kind of create my own style. Because I remember working with younger girls, and the girls would say, I don't want to do that because you guys look like dorks. Or I remember my daughter saying, oh, I don't want to be a scientist. You guys don't know how to dress, or that kind of thing. And so what I realized is that when you're looking at these other careers that women flourish in or are flocking to, the women in it are stylish. That's kind of how Dr. H came about. So I don't know if you can see her or not. But Dr. H is my cartoon character, and she explores the universe, and she's also got cool friends who do cool stuff as well. She's a normal human being, and yes, she can dress like a scientist, or no, she can dress stylish. One of my obstacles in growing up was that I found out that I was hearing impaired late. So I had dreamed about working for NASA, and I had laid this path out, like I'm gonna go become an Air Force pilot, and then I'm gonna go work for NASA, and I'm gonna become an astronaut. And so I started college at 16, and at 17, went in to get my physical with the Air Force, and I found out that I had a hearing loss. And the type of hearing loss that I had is what we call like a cookie bite. I've lost the hearing in the speech range, so I don't understand people's words, which means that I wasn't gonna be able to be an astronaut. So I learned how to own it as mine, and so that it wasn't holding me back anymore. But it took a lot of perseverance for me to get through it, because it was a matter of learning that my hearing doesn't define me. I define who I am, and my hearing is a part of me.